Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I'm your host Mark, and in this episode, we're gonna be talking about crypto consolidation. Now, if you're catching this from live, welcome. If you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave us a comment below. I really want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe and hit that like button and that bell. That way, you're gonna be notified when we go live. Gonna keep on chatting with us whenever the stream is done. Join us on the Discord. Links will be going out here shortly. So let's go here and say invite people. And y'all an invitation to the Discord. Hey, what's up, dude? I hope the music and the voice are coming on okay. Something happened. For some reason, everything that I had connected to the Stream Deck mix station, I guess we call it, it all just weirded out. Like it all disconnected for some reasons. I was struggling to remember how I had everything connected, and we got it to flow. So hopefully everything is fine and you can hear me at an appropriate level here. So let me know in the comments if there's something off with the voice, right? Run for horses XRP, no sound. All right, no sound. And then what's up, Elon? And then can you check out Riot? Yes, but there's some other pre-stream requests first. But yeah, we'll check it out. All right, so let's start looking at market cap and see where we at, man. So market cap, look at this. Right, we're still getting that sideways motion. That's fine. We're getting consolidation. Still rejecting that upper line. Curtis, thank you very much for being here. Still rejecting the blue line. So again, moving sideways, we're in the blue line, we're rejecting. If we fail to break out of this blue line, man, is in trouble, because that means that we got to break down, right? So we have not a lot more chances to break out of these with strength. Either we break out of it and then we just open on the next day next to it, but we haven't really broken out, so we could move back below it, or finally break out of this, go for that 20 moving average, and then try to pump higher. Other than that, market not looking the hottest. Neutral, sorry, yeah, we're neutral at 42.51 on the RSI. Support on the downside at 2.15 trillion. And then resistance immediately overhead at 2.21 trillion. Right now sitting at 2.20. And then over that, 2.25 trillion, right? Those were the moves that we are having right now. So let's go check out the Bitcoin, right? Where Bitcoin at? Bitcoin 47,241. Is it moving up? Yes, but again, we're still facing the same resistance, right? Blue line acting as a resistance, had the bullish divergence, waiting for it to trigger, found to break it, right? So we need to get this to pump with strength. We got our cross of the MACD and the signal line. We're just found to break, right? So here we can see that we're below that $47,338 resistance. And again, we're still in a main down sloping channel that we're failing to break out of. The bullish divergence finally seems to be at least not getting us to drop anymore. So we're kind of holding the level, but we're not getting the insane move to the upside that we should be looking for, right? Warren, thank you very much for being here, man. Just give me one quick second, man. There's some pre-stream requests. There's already something else that got requested, but we'll check it out when time comes, right? Bullish divergence starting to go up. So Bitcoin, okay, it's going to try to phase that 47,338. If we do break above that target again, immediate resistance overhead at this upper portion of resistance, right? That yellow line coming up here, and then the 20 moving average at $49,027. Getting above those targets, man, could it be good? We could be talking about 50,000s, 55,000s. So it could be beneficial for Bitcoin if we move above the target. Otherwise, rejection of that 47,338. Looking for a movement down here to the midline of the downsloping channel, or even to the bottom part of the downsloping channel. Tightness on the Bollinger Band starting to come in, which is interesting. And we're sitting sold at 38.47. Why is it interesting? Because that means we're losing volatility. Movements are gonna be, dumbing down a little bit. They're gonna be like moving sideways, or they might not be as aggressive as movements. When volatility comes in and hits back in, we're gonna get wild moves happening, and that's when things seem to pick up. So we'll see how this is handled by the market. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, look at this. We had the bullish divergence, right? Rally, we didn't create anything bearish. Coming back down. Did we go lower? Yep. Look at that, right? Strong bullish divergence still. So we're just accumulating strong bullish divergence. And now this is starting to feel like something we've done before, right? And I'll talk about that in a second here. I'll correlate it to the daily. Now, we don't have this here on the RSI. It's just against the MACD, right? I think it's just against the MACD. So again, bullish divergence strong. There's nothing bearish moving us down, but we're failing to break above at 47,238. Now this, right? So 1, right? 2, 3, right? We're creating sort of this movement here, right? So a slight curvature. All right, so if you remember this, I'm going to show it here on the daily now. And if I zoom out, that curvature looks a little bit, do we have it here? Then we have it in this one. I have so many Bitcoin charts out there, man. Yeah, this one, right? So this curvature, right? So now we're making this on the bottom part and on the 4 hour, right? On the 4 hour here. Also, the consolidation that we're starting to get here looks a little bit like what we had here, not tinier scale, and also like what we could say we kind of had here. But again, similar things, right? Down slope consolidation we had here, down slope consolidation. In the 4 hour, I think it's easier to appreciate that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to zoom into the 4 hour chart. Right, you're going to see this flagging happening here, and then it looks like the flag that we had here, right? Look, on a different scale. But again, on the daily, we were looking at this and comparing to this, and then the shorter time scale would have been this one, right? This micro one. But again, similar move to what we had back here. So interesting to see that. Hopefully we can get this to play us to the upside, right? Hopefully we can get this to play us to the upside. It looks like he's rounding out, yeah. It could be a break, right? So we can say 1, 2, right? We could go for a third leg. Not sure yet. It's not looking the hottest, but at least we're like trying to go higher. So getting above 47,338 is going to be good, particularly because we're above that 20 moving average. There's nothing bearish overhead right now. And neutral at 52.44. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart. We had the bullish divergence here. We popped, hit that 20 and drop. All right. So, all right. Move happened. Great. Now we're moving lower. So we would have come down here again to find that we still had bullish divergence strong. And so when we had popped us to the 20. Great. Failed to break above it. What happens when we fail to get above the 20 moving average? We reject. And sometimes when we reject, we move lower, right? So we did move lower, pull back down, create a bullish divergence, popping on that. Still have that strong bullish divergence. Short term, man, am I hitting this? All right, so there's two ways of looking at this. The first one is on this short term move from here to here. You say, yo, look at this. On the moves, you're creating bearish divergence strong, right? Immediately creating it. Now on a larger move, right, so from up here, there's this tiny island break that happens here. So if you want to consider this for the analysis, right, we'll be going low to high. And then from here to here, right? So from here to here. So that's what I'm looking at, right? So not the best looking, but it is what we have. So hidden divergence got us to move sideways a bit. Now we're creating strong bearish. Might get us to move back down. Let's go check out Ethereum, right? Again, that's gonna be it for Bitcoin. If you could break above that 47,238, we need to go slightly higher here for us to break it, at least here in the short term. What's going to happen, we're going to keep on tracking this one to there now, and that's just going to keep on going higher, right? So you just got to watch out for that. And again, it's something that is going to be there, putting pressure on the price. Let's go check out Ethereum. Ethereum, 3,955. Ethereum, man, was trying to do things. It's trying to do things, awesome things. But look at that, pushing back up, great. Now under resistance, we're at the previous 100% high closing that we had here at 3,961. We're sitting at 3,955. So moving above that target, 20 moving average, immediate resistance at 4,084. Then we're gonna have that blue line if we just keep on extending it. And I'm just gonna try to keep on extending it and anchoring it the same place I had it. So above that 20, we're gonna have that resistance line. And if we break it, then we could be on the good track. Other than that, nothing else happening. Neutral at 45.28. Let's go to that 4 hour chart, right? What happened to my drinking partner? Yeah, he comes out later when we hit certain donations. He should be hanging somewhere around here. I saw him the other day. He in here right now though. I think he got buried under a cloud of papers that are on my desk right now. But yeah, I saw him here the other day. Yeah. So the 4 hour chart coming in lower, more negative momentum, lower still. Hello. High low, nothing here that is bearish or bullish. That's what we had. Bullish divergence hitting, popped. Felt to get higher than the previous high, consolidating. We got above 3,878. Very nice move there. And let's go to 4 hour. The 1 hour. 1 hour we had bearish divergence, broke down. All right, we weren't creating anything bullish. Coming in lower, and lower still. Nothing bullish here either, right? At least not on this Ethereum chart. Even from back here, low, high, right? So everything here is looking okay. Yeah, like I wouldn't see anything to worry about here on a strong move to the upside. On the downside, we have some hidden divergence. And that moves comes like this, right? Look at this, hit bearish, and that is gonna put pressure on the price, and it could get us to move sideways a bit, and that's what I'm looking at right now. Maybe we could go back down to that 3,873, which I'm hoping is not gonna be the case. I mean, we do need some relief, and we are close to Christmas. Oh, I'm hoping for a Christmas rally. We'll see, right? Again, that's just hopefulness, nothing to do with the technicals. Rex, thank you very much for coming in, man. Much appreciated. All right, so pre-stream request was near, so let's do near first. At $8.61, $8.61. All right, let's see what's happening here. Had bullish divergence on the daily. We haven't looked at near in the longest time. There's new fibs out for it too. We should update our fibs. All right, so strong bullish in that action to the upside. Are we creating something bearish? Yep. Hidden bearish on the daily. First of all, did I anchor? No, I didn't. Glad I cut it right now, not after I finished doing everything, because then it would have been extremely messy. And it's just getting rid of this on the 1 hour, and that should be good. All right, so there we go. And here, that hidden divergence comes from here to here. How do we know? Because there's a tiny 2-break positive momentum bars happening there. All right, so it's all good. It's all good. We have that divergence. Again, putting pressure on the price, getting us to move down a bit, and we're breaking below at 20, which I don't like right now, but let's get some fibs out there. We're overdue for fibs on this project. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to anchor the low point here, and then the high point I'm going to anchor over here somewhere. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit to get a better touch point here on the top, and then I'll fix the bottom point. So here we go, right? Let me get the opposite fibs going on, by the way. So we'll just do them new. Might be easier. I want to do them the quick way, but I think we have to go like this. Now, if you know fibs and you've been here, you know why I'm doing it this way, right? Reason from go to low to high is the way I had it, we're getting targets to the upside, and here we're looking for a retrace and see where we're at with regards to the retrace. Right now, you can see that we've dipped to that 50% retrace, come back up, and right now we're sitting and trying to bounce to that 382. Otherwise, it would have been the opposite. Would have been trying to bounce to somewhere near the 618. Sure. Oh, so many people coming in. Thank you for being here, guys. Being part of this awesome community. Below 20 moving average, right? Low to high, negative plus negative. Low to high, neutral at 46.82. The new fibs out. We're trying to get to that 20 moving average, and if we do get above that target, $9.82 would be a nice place to look for. Shorter term, look at this, right? Again, very nice hits. Look at that. Boom, hit, bounce, hit, right, bounce. So our fibs are good. What are we finding out here? That we have strong bullish divergence. It's trying to get us to rally, but it's failing to get us to go much higher. That divergence just comes to the secondary portion of the move. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to anchor this one here on the 4-hour chart. And then we have that strong bullish, and then we created this hidden bearish, right? I'm going to point both out to you guys here in a second. Look at this. Boom. And then look at this, right? Boom, right? Here we also have that same move going on like that, right? So strong bullish against the MACD, try to rally, create a hidden bearish, and it broke this back down. Below 20, we're trying to reclaim it, and right now we're neutral at 46.81. Let's go to the 1-hour chart. Unzi 1 hour. My blood adventures. Very weird but cool name. Thank you very much for being here, man. I'm not even sure if that played. Were you guys able to hear that? I'm trying to play the sounds. They're not coming through. I swear there's something off here with my system. For some reason the Stream Deck is not playing in, so I think it has to go onto I think I linked that one to sound effects, and it should be going out. Here we go. Alright, so hopefully this will play out now. It isn't. Why is the sound effects not playing? Alright, now it's stuck, I guess. Alright, I think everything is no longer plugged in, I guess, to the stream elements. It's just weird how this works. Anyways, Rich Satoshi, thank you very much for being here, man. Alright. You hear the one up sounding? Because I don't hear it in my end. It's just weird. So I was trying to figure out why they're not coming through on my end. I should be listening to them. I can't. But thanks for letting me know. Anyways, what are we having here on the 1 hour for near? And low to high, negative, more negative, right? So hidden bullish divergence, finding some support, and starting to bounce. Now, are we creating something here that could be interesting? I would not go for any particular pattern yet, particularly because there's nothing that we could see right now that is easily evident, right? Even if we zoom out, we talk about a potential double bottom here, but even then I would be extremely careful. The reason for that is I believe this here might be a little bit more than what we're looking for. Now it is really a 2.5% move, so we can say we're kind of double bottoming here, and that could be a good potential for moving up, but we need to reclaim this area here, right? To get above that target at $9.60, get above that target, keep looking for a measure move first of all, and then for some percentage hit, right? Did we have a fallen wedge near? How long are you looking at here on the 4 hour or the daily? Here, I would say more a downsloping channel, and it's something we've seen on crypto, right? We've seen it on a couple of projects, and we already identified it as a parallel channel falling, right? So for that is if you come here, it kind of makes sense that we're looking at something like this, right? So this is what I'm looking at, or what I'm looking for, more of a downsloping channel, and that's what we're seeing with Bitcoin and the rest. So we're coming down, hitting that area, and again hitting again and again. You could also say it is very, very tight here on near, and you want to say it's a wedge. That's fine. A wedge, all right. A falling channel looks like this, and then a wedge would look like this. So you would have your line like this, and then you would be basically closing in, right? So you want me to correct some points? All right, I'll do that. All right, let me get rid of this here, and all right, so yeah, it's at the point where like that wick, by the way, throws everything off, right? So that wick throws everything off here. It could be bad data on this chart, that if that is a legit wick, then you're breaking it, right? By the way, this would have been your initial point of anchoring, right? So here and here, now you're broken out of that wedge, if that is to be a wedge, right? Why is that? Because you go with your nearest points, right? So sometimes you can adjust if it makes sense, right? But for me right now, this is what we'll be looking at here, right? And if that is the case, then yes, it will be a wedge, but you're broken out of it. You're not going for a measure move. A measure move of this wedge right now get you somewhere near about $11.50 almost, right? Now, if you want to fix this and say, yo, we're not going to ignore that point and we're going to go with this one, then yeah, it looks like a wedge. It's also like a downsloping channel, right? It's not too far from hitting as a downsloping channel. So now this is what we're seeing with Bitcoin and the rest. It is not weird that we're seeing it across a couple of the projects, right? A lot of projects are having these downsloping channel, wedge-ish looking thing, right? So again, yeah. So again, yeah, you're looking at this, you're ignoring this point though. Because you're going 1, 2, then you're not getting your actual hit here. You're wicking it here. That's fine. Again, if we're going with the closest, you want to get the closest, right? So 1, 2, and then you're breaking that wedge. And upon breaking that wedge, you're finding support, right? So breaking the wedge, finding support in the back test. But anyways, yeah, I get what you're looking at, and I'm looking for something more substance right here on near. So I'm looking more for like maybe a potential double bottom to start forming here. And we could say this is a double bottom, right? Look at where we're close here on the 4 hour. It's all good. Jeff, what's up? Good for you. What's up, dude? Anyways, that's it for near again. Getting some potential movement up. Still facing some resistance near that 20 moving average. Trying to get above it. We don't have anything else going on here. Some bearish divergence putting pressure on the price. We have this old bullishness. No new bullish divergence developing here. And then on the 1 hour again, right? Have that hidden bullish. We're gonna try to rally. We get above the 20, which is fine. Get above this previous target as well. That's it for near. All right, up next, we did get a request here on stream for Riot. So let's do Riot real quick. Riot is sitting at All right, so last time we looked at this, we had that hidden divergence. Move this down. Great. Then we popped. Awesome. Low, lower low, more negative momentum, and low point to a higher point. So we do have something here. This might be from a shorter time scale. Probably larger time scale. I'm not sure what time scales we were looking at this, but anyways, what I'm going to do right now, it's going to go from here to here and then from here to here and say, look at this, right? So hitting bullish, we might be getting some sideways motion happening here. And this project is impacted heavily by whatever Bitcoin does. So we'll see that taking some effects from Riot. On the weekly, we're not going to have a lot of data. We know we had this kind of triangle, right? We can say symmetrical triangle-ish building here. Now we're dropping slightly lower. We broke out of it. We didn't go for the mesh move, which kind of sucks. But we're breaking out of it. And now what we're getting is, a back test of the previous resistance line. So Riot, it's okay. We could be looking for a potential bounce, maybe to a 20 moving average. I mean, I don't want to be too hopeful with it. But again, that hidden divergence could try to give us a rally and go for this 20 here as well at $29.90. That'll be a pretty good move. We could probably drop even a little bit more and still hold on to this divergence. That's the only thing I'm looking at it for this, right? At this project. So after that, let's see what else we got here. So what's that? Luna. All right, so let's do Luna. Luna's at $82.94. All right, so yesterday we were looking for some bearish divergence. Guess what? It's still there. Is it going to trigger? I don't know yet. It's acting bullish, right? It's taking a very, very nice upturn, particularly since the rest of crypto has been going down. Luna has been pumping extremely bullish. So during bullish indicators, during bullish times, bearish indicators fail to play out, just like during bearish times, bullish indicators fail to play out. So during bearish times, bullish indicators fail to play out. I think I said it right. Anyways, we had that bearish divergence, potential for a movement down. We're still waiting. Bought at 68.06 again. So with that, we could be looking for a move down here again for a retest of $73.79. Right now, sitting at $82.91. It's not a bad move. We're gonna get new fibs for this, all right? So we're gonna refib this, and for that, I want to go and go short term here on the fibs, and just get this to be our highest point, and then this here to be our lowest point, right? So again, with that, again, we're on target to hit that 1618 at $89.44, and if we drop, we're looking at $75.43 on a movement down. So let's go to that 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour chart, we also had this bearish divergence. Look at that. After we looked for it, after we found it, it did move down near that 20. Very, very nice move. Now we're trying to pop again, and guess what? We're still tracking that divergence. Look, it goes there, that just goes here, and now we also have it against the RSI, right? So watch out for that. It could move us down. Be careful with the market right now. Let's go here to the 1. On the 1-hour chart, had the bearish divergence. Look at that, boom, 9 p.m. Wow. All right, cool. So what do we create? Hidden bullish? Nope. Lower low, more negative momentum, and low still. Now what are we doing, man? Are we creating something interesting? Yeah, strong bearish divergence still. So again, it is the second time that we're creating this strong bearish divergence, and again, it could just start putting pressure on the price. We might see the moves become a little bit more dull. They're not going to be as sharp, and then we might start to round off here around the top, and then maybe start going for a movement down. But again, Luna acting extremely bullish, right? I'm pleased with the way it's moving. So here also, right, we could say there's some kind of bearish divergence here. 40.51, so slightly less. And even afterwards, we're still going lower. So again, that bearish divergence is also there, putting pressure on price. So Luna, that's it for Luna real quick. Let's go and check something else. ADA. All right, ADA up next. Sorry guys, I'm not catching up with the chat right now. Is it $30 link in 2 months? I'm not sure. We have to look at the link. Let me get to it in a second though. Right next is ADA. ADA at $1.25. All right, so ADA moving sideways, right? Same thing. We had that sort of downsloping channel that we've been looking at across a couple of projects. Again, same thing going on like this, like this. Looking at least those touch points here, right as we're moving down. And right now we're just hitting that sideways wall, and we should be looking for a break. So we've been talking about this. We've shown it before. Still gonna get a move above this 236 at $1.34. Not a lot. Consolidating, sold at 37.29, so we should be looking for a movement up, hopefully. and that is if Bitcoin allows. Here we had some hidden bearish divergence, putting the pressure on the price, making it move down. Did we create something bullish lower? Did we make it less negative momentum? 0.05, 0.04. All right, this works. This works for bullish divergence. So it should be looking for a potential movement up. That is what we should be hoping to see here, right? Again, negative momentum, less negative momentum, right? As we're coming in lower, we got a pop. We already hit the 20. That would have been the first target I would have called for. So now I'm looking for it to get above the 20. And if it does, I will be looking for a hit somewhere around here, maybe around $1.28. And then if we break that, the upper portion of the Bollinger Bands at $1.29, and then above that target, we're looking here at $1.34, almost neutral at 49.10. Let's go to that 1 hour chart, man. Here again, it's just we're moving sideways, right? And I think Andrew said maybe it is looking like a triangle, right? And we could say it is, right? So one hit, then we get our second hit right here, and then we respect that upper portion here by resisting, and then we're hitting it again spot on. And again, we also have this resistance line that we're gonna break. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna shift this one here back to blue, and then I'm just gonna match it with this line here, just going sideways like that, right? So if we go sideways here, you're gonna see that it's also being respected, and we could say that it's also just not being in a downtrend, but also in a on a downsloping triangle. So that downsloping triangle usually tends to break to the downside, unfortunately, right? Downsloping triangles tend to break down, and when that breaks down here, what could happen is we might start shifting our view and say, wow, this might start to look more like a falling wedge move, right? By coming in something like that, right? Or another falling channel. So again, yeah, not looking too hot for ADA, but again, it's not the worst. I would say neutral at around 49.36. Let's go to that 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour bearish divergence breakdown. Again, we had some bullish divergence, try to pop, failed, and we dropped farther down. So what's happening with that drop? We still track this divergence bullish, and finally got a pop, right? Now we're creating something bearish now. High point, a lower point, high to low, and high to low. So everything here is good. Neutral 54.94, pointing up here on the hour side. With that, we should be looking for a movement up still to continue. So we might be getting into that bot area. Also hitting this upper portion of the Bollinger Bands. Expand to the upside, man. That would be very, very cool. Try to break this falling channel, right? The falling channels tend to break to the upside. Unfortunately, within the falling channel that we're in, we have this downsloping triangle, right? And those ones tend to break to the downside. So again, we're getting consolidations. We still got a couple more days to go. Pattern, usually this pattern would break around 75% into the pattern. So we're deep into the pattern right now. I would say we probably have around 20% left. So we should be looking for a break, right? Hopefully to the upside and not go down, as downsloping triangles usually break to, right? Someone said CRBN. I'm not sure if you said carbon or cabron or something like that. So we'll see it. CRBN. Carbon. I'm not sure if that's a project or a stock. So let me know, because it's not coming up here against anything, right? So part-time philosoph here I was asking. Lookman says near FTM engine or link. I would say going to some. All right, so let me catch up with the chat. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Went up to 83. Sorry, man, if I missed that. What coin was that, Warren? Sorry, man. No time frame. That's the move we could have been looking for, I guess, on the project. So, right. Hex Huddle, dude. Thank you very much for coming in, guys. You're always coming, Hex people. Thank you very much for being here. And now, someone said link. So Rich Satoshi said link. Rich Satoshi, I haven't seen you in the longest time. Thank you for stopping by, man. Link. Where's the link at? Link, $18.60. All right, cool. Do I see a link going to $30 in 2 months? Wow, that's a very specific amount of time. Let's see what link has first of all. Let's get on that weekly then. All right, so the weekly is not looking too hot, right? We don't have anything bullish. Now, what I would be telling you, there's hidden bullish. I guess we could go with that. What I would be telling you though is, I would not be looking so much as link for 2 months, but I would be looking more at Bitcoin for 2 months, and I'll tell you why. If Bitcoin, right? Well, I'll come back to link in a second. I'll just need to round this off and tell you why Bitcoin. Now look at this Bitcoin chart, right? Look at this Bitcoin chart. We're hitting some kind of resistance on this equidistant rising channel, right? And okay, so we're moving back down, and that is fine. I think we drew this one on the log scale to begin with, so I might have to hide this. And no, it wasn't linear scale. All right, cool. So did I move it by accident? I might have shifted this by accident. Maybe there. Not sure. Trying to get this to look a little bit better, and this upper portion to be right around there. There we go. All right, so first we're breaking below that 25% mark, right? So this is the equidistant rising channel. So we have 0, 25, 50, 75, 100, and as you can tell, we're breaking below that 25% line. So next move to the downside will be down here to the 39,000, right? Or 43,000, 39,000. So am I happy to see that? Not a lot. I'm not super happy to know we can fall there. So we need to reclaim that 25 percentile channel. Now, why am I saying look at Bitcoin? Because the market is inevitably going to follow Bitcoin to the biggest extent. Warren, thank you very much for being here, man. Much appreciated. So the market's going to follow Bitcoin to the biggest extent possible. So if Bitcoin and Ethereum and the rest start to go down, we might see a lot of the other projects start to move down, particularly the big ones, right? So we've seen ADA being affected, we've seen Link being affected. So I would say watch for Bitcoin first. So again, Bitcoin getting this move. Now on the weekly, we know Bitcoin, is it this the chart? I have a chart where I have this strong already. So I just have to find it. Here we go, it's this one. So Bitcoin has bearish divergence, strong, right? So it's moving us back down. Now we have not creating anything bullish here for us to say Bitcoin's gonna be done with this divergence, right? Bitcoin's not gonna be done with this bearish divergence. Bitcoin's pumping, yeah, it's trying to move up. Great. Let's get that daily real quick here. It is breaking that blue line. Look at it. Beautiful. What's up? What's up? Sif, what's up? I can't hear those sounds. The little element sounds, for some reason, they're not coming through in my end. And I really wish they were. I might send that to another channel. Maybe I'll get it to come through. If I send there, I'll get sound. Let's see. There we go. Yep. There. Awesome. Tristan, what's up? Gadget, what's up? Hello, just checking your 10. Oh, who you bet that against? Prepare for war, right? Hex has been pumping hard also. Yeah, we'll check that out in a second. Again, remember, guys, we have this resistance line. We know that if we break it to the upside, we're going to go short-term bullish. That's something we discussed now. Here on this chart, we have that channel that we're going to go for that upper portion. Now, why are these two different, right? Well, the Gemini chart has been lacking information lately, and we've talked about the gaps. Look, we have a gap here on the chart. And then if we go into the shorter time scales, like the 4-hour, right, you're going to see that there's a lot of gaps. For some reason, the data that is being pulled into a trading view from Gemini is off. Look at this, horrible, right? Look at all the gaps that we have. So it's not the most reliable. That's why I drew that line there. And this is the main chart that we've been looking at. So again, it'll give it some validity if we start to go short-term bullish, but I would be looking for a break more off this here line that we're going to have as a resistance, right? Breaking this line, it's going to be extremely good. So again, we're going to have the 20 moving average immediately afterwards as resistance. So yeah, let's go back to Link, right? So again, Bitcoin needs to break for Link to be able to do its thing. So let's go back to the Link here. And why do gaps in charts happen? Well, depends on what chart you're looking at. If you're looking at stock charts, you have pre-market, aftermarket, so you might not get full data as to what's happening, and unless you get the pre-market and aftermarket, and so that would lead to gaps in charts on the stocks. Now, charts regarding crypto, right, where it's 24/7, it's just that probably the way that TradingView is calculating or getting the data from the exchanges off. If you look at the official chart for the exchange, you might not have those gaps, but since TradingView is a third party, it pulls data from Gemini. So if it's getting something wrong or there's a mistake on the way it's bringing its data over, then you're gonna find those gaps. Also, if a exchange stops, like, all of a sudden the exchange goes down for a couple hours, you might see that all of a sudden the trading looks as though it's stopped, but it might still be going on other exchanges. When it comes back online, you'll have a gap of a couple hours, and then it'll just pick up to wherever the other orders are, because the bots are automatically going to start trading at that level. So those are the reasons that you could find gaps in the charts, right? Anyways, Link. Strong bullish divergence, moving sideways, rejecting that 20 moving average again. Similar to what we've been seeing across the projects, right? And we draw this one here as well. They're going to be the best looking here. Might not be the best looking, but again, I'm looking at right now. The main thing I'm looking at is just falling our downsloping challenge, right? It just seems to be the hot topic, I guess. Right? They might not fit it the best, but they do fit it to some extent. So we might say, yo, we are in a falling or downsloping channel. If it was to be a wedge, we would be breaking from it already. And only we're gonna have a lot of strength that move, right? Because look, we've broken the wedge, but we're just felt it to go to the upside, right? And if it is to be a wedge, and again, it just the difference between a wedge, or when is it a wedge and when it's in a channel, at some point in time is just preference as to what you like to see when you're charting, right? So if you want to be extremely bullish, you'll be focusing on a wedge. If you want to be a little bit more conservative, you might be hitting for that channel. Reason is, at some, like, if a wedge goes like this, it'll still be a wedge, right? It'll just take forever to get to the point where it looks like a wedge, because this will be a channel, right? And as you can see, we're slightly coming away from that channel. Now it's not going to look as sharp as a wedge, but if it looks like this, I would say it's a downsloping channel. It's not a wedge. Now if it goes like that, then yeah, for sure it's a wedge. So when it's at that borderline between a wedge and a channel, I would just call it a channel. Here for the hex, I'm going to do that in a second, man, just as soon as I finish this, right? Yep, we're going to go back to Bitcoin a bit also. So we were looking here for a potential cup with handle. We never got a break above that lip. So it kind of died out. Right? Or link cup with handle died out. Let's get rid of this again. There's some resistance. We do have that bullish divergence. We should be getting above that 20 moving average, and then we should be aiming here for the 618 at $21.05. We're setting sold at 39.61 again with strong bullish divergence. We've got the possibility for action to the upside. So if Bitcoin starts to rally and we start to see a couple of projects going up, we might see that permeating to other coins, right? And we might start getting that bullish sentiment come back in, and a lot of projects might start to rally. So hopefully that'll be the case. The case for beer. I'm gonna send this to the 1 hour stuff that I forgot to anchor last time we looked at link, and that's just very easy to clean up. There we go, it's done for this one here. Except for you, I've seen you now hiding in between the negative momentums. There we go. Right, so what do we create here? We had bullish divergence, try to rally. Guess what? More strong bullish divergence, right? Yeah, we can take it by parts, or we just draw a straight line. So if we go by parts, it'll be from here to here and then from here to here. That's a secondary one, right? So still works. It's the same thing, strong bullish. Try to get a rally. And again, we created some hidden bearish that put pressure on the price here on the 4 hour. And if we look at it here, the move comes from high point to a lower point on the price. And we're coming from here. Look at that. There we go. There we go. So we moved down. Right, so we're not creating anything bullish afterwards, right? So low to high, we could say here we anchored, so we could say some hidden bullish, and that might be a reason for us to try to rally. We felt to get higher than the previous high, and we're just consolidating here, right? On the 4 hour, just sideways motion, so it's noisy. Neutral at 46.03. We need to just get a break. We need to go for a break, otherwise, it's just it's nasty, man. We're just creating hidden divergence, and we might be creating some more hidden divergence here. Look at this, right? Right here, right? And like that's what I'm looking at, right? Hidden divergence. Should be going for a slight move up. We already hit the 20. We're rejecting it, so we should be trying to go back up to it again and try to break it. So neutral at 45.84. All right, let's go to the 1 hour chart. X Hollow says, "Show crypto. I just follow y'all on Twitter." Thanks, JB. Yeah, I'll get to that in a second, man. I think we said it was extremely bullish. It was facing resistance last time we looked at it, right? So I'm not sure. I haven't been really following up close to the hex, so we'll check in a second. Again, strong bearish divergence, action to downside. What do we have here? Low, lower, low, more negative momentum, lower still. On the short-term move here, strong bullish divergence. Trying to get us to rally, right? So we're trying or attempting a rally here. And again, try to rally, didn't create anything. Hidden bearish coming back in. Right, and putting pressure on the price immediately as we were trying to rally. So again, we're starting to get that downwards feel again. But we're trying to hold on to a 20 moving average, which is fine. Short term, we have to pump with a lot of strength. Otherwise, we're just going to keep on holding on to this hidden divergence. And again, it could put pressure on the price still as we try to get higher than this previous high. Neutral at 51.77. 2 weeks, man. Where is this going to be in 2 weeks? Man, I mean, if Bitcoin goes for $100,000, right, then yeah, Link might be hitting $30. Do I see it popping from where it's at right now? That is a different question. We do have this hidden bullish divergence. It's going to try to get us to rally or at least stagnate where we're at. We have strong bullish on the daily, and we have some bullishness, even if it's hidden bullish on the strong bullish back here also on the 1 hour. And then the 4 hour chart, we have some hidden bullish. So there's a lot of bullishness. It should be going for moving up, but I'll be concentrating in short targets. So first, let's get above this 20 moving average here on the 4 hour. Then let's get above $21.12. Then let's get above $25.07. Now let's get above here the $27.60. What is this? $27.10 mark. And then let's get above this 382 around $32, right? So that would be the targets that we'll be seeing for us to move to the upside. Whether or not it's going to get there in 2 weeks, man, I'm not sure. The market is not feeling at its strongest right now, right? It is not super bullish. So let's go back real quick to the Bitcoin, see where it's at, 48,105. All right, so where did we close this this candle, right? Let's go here on the daily. Did we manage to get above that target? Ooh, we're getting very, very close to breaking this area. All right, let's go to Hex real quick. Right, so Hex to the dollar. Hex to the USDC, man. This is what we've been looking at. Yeah, this is what we're looking at. All right, cool. So we were facing this as a resistance. I'm not sure we're through this one on linear or on log scale, but even when we went on log scale, we talked about that line very much stay the same, right? So we went here on log scale, and here we go. And even in log scale, if we anchor from here and just go like that, right, we're here facing support, and then on the shorter move here on Hex, and we're going from here to here, and then we're facing resistance, right? So we are getting above that target, which is pretty good. And again, with that, we're going for bounce to hit some fib, and we're going to check that in a second when we get out of log scale. So again, things in log scale look a little bit different, but they work the same. They work the same. This is the one we're looking at now. We have not been looking at. So this is the one we've been looking at. Great. All right, so we're going for the 50% retrace here on the fib. So that is a pretty good target to be going for. Again, happy that we got above this target. And I was worried about this divergence. It did move us down to where we called it for, right? We said we're going to move down to that 786, so we did get that move. And we got a pretty strong bounce that then broke above that 618, and we're in an uptrend right now. So very, very nice here on Hex. And we're getting rid of this divergence, right? Even to here, we're getting rid of the divergence. So right now, we would not be having this divergence. So I'm just going to leave it because we had called it for us to move down. And I know because we've anchored and then we tried to rally even more a little bit afterwards. So, cool. All came through. We did move down on support and then rally. Great. Let's go to the 4 hour chart. So we're having this bullish divergence without the possibility for a rally, right? Hidden bullish. Going on a rally after we had that bearish divergence. So very nice here. And on the short term, we don't have anything else going on. Do we have something bearish happening here? Let's measure this. So we're at 2 zeros and then 0.2 zeros and then 531, 55. So it's going slightly higher as well. The only divergence I would be looking at right now is this larger move. And this larger move is going to get us to create some some strong bearish divergence. That's certainly going to put pressure on the price and try to get us to go back down, right? So again, strong bearish divergence. We could be looking for some stagnation. If we do move down, again, we will be looking at a target here around 23 cents. Not about target for Hex if it does move down, but it is looking pretty good. Overbought at 73. Again, being overbought with strong bearish divergence usually would mean that we're looking for a movement down, right? Let's go and check out the 1 hour chart. Right, the 1 hour chart. We were looking for potential head and shoulders to form. I'm glad that we broke it because it was potential because we didn't have this other target. We had that bullish divergence, so we were starting to rally. So I said, look, we could be going for that shoulder. We didn't quite form it, so we never came back down to break that neckline. So that head and shoulders pattern that we were looking at, potentially affecting Hex, is no longer there. So that's pretty good. I'm happy about that. So we're starting to rally. Do we have something here that we could look at that would be of interest? Yeah, strong bearish divergence. The first thing that pops into my eyes is this bearish divergence, telling us the market might be moving down. But Great Wizard, how do you know? It's just a guess. Yeah, so So we're looking at some bearish divergence. We had the possibility for moving down. Where are we with regards to the Bollinger Bands? Expanded to the upside, starting to tighten a little bit, but not a lot. We still, you can see that there's still a big gap. So if we do move down, 20 moving average will be a target at 26.75 cents here, where we're bought at 77.99. So again, potentially moving down, right? Respect the pump. Yeah. All right. Nice little Bitcoin candle. Yep. Already talked about that one. We're gonna go back to it in a second. Oh, I'm not sure. All right. Cool. Yeah, Bitcoin. All right, cool. So, have I done shift? Not yet. Thanks for asking. When Hex is pumping, it doesn't care about divergence. Yeah, could be. Then Hex Huddle says if you put your shift and all ERCs on your own wallet, you get copies airdropped on Pulse Chain DYOR. Interesting.
What's up?
JB sub to channel. Thank you very much for the sub, man. Much appreciated. Right on. Let's keep rolling. That sound is coming in hot. So let's drop this here to around this level, and then we have it around the 80%. So there we go. I think it should be coming in a little bit nicer now. Legendary JB, what's up, dude? Any options on VET? I'm not sure, man. Opinions. We haven't looked at it. So wait, there's other stuff I need to look at because there were a lot of requests that have been flowing in. So just give me one quick second, man. Bloomberg has an article for promoting NFTs as Christmas gifts. Analyze a few NFT. I've already checked out Ethereum, and I'm not sure if we've done the other ones. Thank you very much, Gadget. Higher low or higher low? What? Higher low and higher high for the 3 hour for Bitcoin. Okay, reach it soon. We'll see, right? So we need to break that downtrend for sure. Here are ship. All right, so we'll do ship. Sorry guys, there's a lot of chat that's been going on as I've been doing analysis. There's just been a lot of requests coming through. So we'll do a ship and then we'll do VET, right? That's how this is gonna move. Right. So let's do ship. All right, so Shiv, 4 zeros and then 32. So it's trying to rally, which is pretty good. I'm happy to see Shiv trying to get out of its rut. Let's go here. Look at the chart we've been looking at. We had the bullish divergence. Guess what? It still managed to continue building. It just dropped more. And then it's going here. And with that, again, we're trying to get a rally coming in, which is pretty nice. Pumping 3.97%. And we're going to go for this 618 at 0.40 and then 3441. Neutral at 41.09. Nothing else happening here. Again, here I would say this is a falling wedge by all means, right? It looks like a wedge. How do we know? It goes like this, and if you zoom out and you go like this, then you have a pretty huge wedge that we should be breaking out of. Not with a lot of volume, but right, it looks a little bit more downsloping. So yeah, let's go to the 4 hour chart. On the 4 hour chart, we had bullish divergence. We pumped, hit that 20, rejected, tried to get higher and failed still, and dropping more. Now on these drops, we're not creating bullish by any means, so it kind of sucks. Let's check here. Point a couple zeros and then 21, a lot of zeros and then 19. All right, cool. I'm surprised we do have divergence. Not the easiest looking. I actually have to read to get the detail. But if we zoom in here and then we can see that here to here, it is slightly less. So strong bullish came in, and that is fine. We did find something for the rally to happen. So strong bullish divergence coming in, getting us to pop, got above the 20, using as support and trying to pump and go from there. So low to high, positive or positive, and low to high still. So everything here is cool. Neutral at 56.03, still pointing up. So we should still be looking for actually the upside here in Shiv. Well, let's go to the 1 hour chart. Let's see if Shiv could spark the crypto rally that we'll need. Something that worries me about Shiv right now is we're gonna start to go slightly higher. As soon as we do that, we're gonna be coming in lower here and start creating some strong bearish divergence. We're gonna have the same thing going on against the RSI. So we'll see those happening here shortly. We'll pump. Shiv needs to really pump with strength to get rid of that. So it goes higher and it's not dragging onto that divergence. Otherwise, creating that divergence is going to certainly put pressure on the price. Try to get it to go down. If we do go down, 20 moving average will be a likely candidate for a target right now at 0.40 and then 3,038. Bought at 65.80. Not too bad here for Shiv, right? So what we've been looking at. So it's all good. No worries here in Shiv. But let's do VET. Again, sorry if I'm going quick, guys. There's a lot of requests that have been going on, and I just need to move and plow through them, right? So, VT, same thing, right? Looking for the bullish divergence. It looks like ADA and a couple of the other projects were now starting to move sideways, right? So it's fine. 20 moving average overhead at 8.77 cents right now, sitting at 8.05. And again, the strong bullish divergence should be getting us to go higher. We're just failing right now, but at least we're not dropping. So it's getting us to like dumb down the downward motion move that we have, which is okay. Sold at 36.12. Let's go here to the 4-hour chart. On the 4-hour. So high to low, high to low, and high to low. Low, high, negative, less negative, and low to high. So not a lot here going on that is bullish or bearish. As you can tell, it's mainly sideways motion that we've been getting, like I said. And let's go to the 1-hour chart here real quick and see what we have here, man. VT on the 1 hour. Hopefully we can have something that we can enjoy. So there is bullish divergence. Highest point on the previous island to the highest point on the new island, right? Look at this. Goodness, it's divergence. Why is this not working? Here we go. All right, so strong bullish potential for moving up. We started to move up. We got broke above the 20. Come back down, back testing it as support and trying to go higher still. So high to low, positive, and high to low. Short term, there was bearish divergence for that moving down. We could see it developing here on this chart. So bearish divergence, strong moving down, strong bullish, trying to move back up. So again, at least the divergence is trying to move. All right, so Solana and then Matic. All right, so let's go to Solana. Oh, that's a pretty nifty trick. I didn't know that. All right. All right, so let's do Solana to the dollar. All right, Solana trying to go on a rally in the last 2 hours. That's fine. Again, on the daily, had a bullish divergence pop, hit the 20, hit the 100% high from back here, and dropping. So that's okay right now. Not really worried about it. Needs to get above that 20, then get above $191, $190.80. Right now, sitting at $177.92. Nothing bearish happening. Oh no, there is bearishness. Oh my goodness, hidden bearish. Look at it, the hidden bearish divergence, putting pressure on the price. Yeah, this kind of sucks though. We're all happy campers. Now here comes this divergence. Why is it not? There we go. There we are. There we go. All right, so bearish divergence, hidden, moving down, maybe sideways motion. So we're starting to reject that 20. That proves 100% high, so that kind of sucks. Even if we try to go for it again, we're just going to keep on shifting that to there, and that is going to build slightly higher. So either we go down for a bit, create some negative momentum, and then we could try to break free from this divergence. Otherwise, hidden divergence is going to accompany us and putting pressure on the price as we try to move higher. Neutral 45.16. So again, not bad for Solana. Let's go here on the 4-hour chart. Let's see what we have here. We had the bullish divergence, popped on it. Great. Now here. Look at this. Going up slightly higher. Just very, very slightly higher. If you want to say, for me, that's not going higher, it's going sideways, it'll be fine. Look at this, right? If I go here and I put here, look at the dotted line. It's just tiny, tiny higher. But like I said, if you want to say it's not higher, it works. It's still divergence. It would just be a different kind of divergence, right? You'd see they're strong or medium. If you want to say it's going slightly higher on the price, strong bearish divergence. If you want to say it's going sideways and we're going lower on that MACD, and it's just medium divergence. Either way, we're creating strong bearish divergence or medium bearish divergence. And that would imply that we're looking for a movement down, right? And we also have that here against the RSI. Look at that. Boom. So going down, lower morning momentum, lower still neutral right now, 51.17. So we're trying to go for that 20, but we don't have anything bullish, at least not on the 4-hour. Let's go to the 1-hour chart and see if we have something there that could help us. Coming in lower, man, 0.87, 0.84, 0.89. All right, so lower still. So nothing bullish. So try to rally, and right now we're failing, right? We're not going as good as it could be going for this rally, and we created some hidden divergence on this move also, right? That is why it came back down. So we're rallying without divergence. So, yeah. Do we have anything else going on here as pattern? As far as the pattern goes, let's zoom out. Man, it does not look like any kind of pattern right now. Let's go back to the corn. I'm interested in Bitcoin right now. I'm interested in Bitcoin for one reason. He's trying to rally. And if you remember on the daily, on this here chart, not this here chart, this here chart, not this here chart, this here chart, not this here chart. Which here chart we have for Bitcoin? Have so many Bitcoin charts, they're all marked. Here we go. So Bitcoin, so far we're okay. Why am I saying we're okay? Because we're playing with the idea that we're gonna have a 3 rising valley pattern, right? So if we're looking at this, right? Looking at this, 1, 2, and this low is still higher. This previous low in the wick, even the wick, not going lower than the previous wick. So if we go by wicks or by bodies, this pattern is still potentially in play. We should start getting that rally and get above this previous high. And if that is the case, man, we are talking maybe over 100,000. Now, the sucky part about this pattern, when we start to go back up here, might create this shoulder. And if we create this shoulder and we break this neckline, then we're looking at a head and shoulders, and then it's the opposite of good, right? Inverse moon. So those are the things that could be happening here for Bitcoin. That's why I'm kind of really more interested to see what's going to happen with Bitcoin, because this is going to send shockwaves across the market, right? So, yeah. Michael Rosario, thank you very much for being here. Dude, what do you think about 2020 outlook? I will tell you right now, it's too early to tell. We don't know if we're going to stay in a bear market or if we're going to go in a bull market. Mainly, the reason for that is what I just shown you here. All right. Are we going to go for that 3 rising valleys, or are we going to go for the head and shoulder? Depending on what we go for, could set the tone for 2022. Right, at least the beginning of 2022. So, yeah, that's going to be key for Bitcoin. So right now, I'll be telling you that we're looking at a period of indecision until we start getting a move. If we go higher, we'll be good. Otherwise, we'll be in trouble. Bitcoin, I think we're breaking the line that I want for us to break right now. We just need to close and confirm outside of it. So that's pretty good. Oh, no, not that line. This line here. So you can tell we're trying to break out. We're trying to break out. That's going to be good. If we break out of this here line, right, as resistance, then we're going to go for that 20 moving average. That's going to be an important area for us to get above. You know, about 20 moving average above 49,000 is going to set the tone for us to try to go and make something happen here, right? Look at this. We have not been above that line since November 16th. We broke below it, and we have not been even getting above it. So we need to get above that line, right? That is important. So there's one of the things I'm looking at here. Also, if we bring here the 200 moving average, we're going to see that we dipped slightly below it, but we didn't go too far. We're overtaking that 200 moving average, and that is good. Remember, guys, being below that 200 moving average is bear territory. So welcome to bear territory when we're below that 200 moving average. We can see that going here, right? Look, 2017, 2018. Well, as soon as we broke here from March 2018 all the way to April 2019, we're below the 200 moving average. Sucky times as we were going lower. And then here again, we broke below that line. Oh, sorry, I moved that too far. There we go. We were briefly below that line here on 2019 on September after we hit our high in July. And we tried to get above it what we felt. It came lower still, tried to get above it felt. So we could say that this time we were below that line. We finally got above it here on May or April 2020. And then ever since, it has been a very, very nice move up. Here we briefly go below it. We recovered it quite nicely here. And right now we're fighting for it again. So we need to be above the 200 moving average. Otherwise, it's hello bearishness. And I don't want to say hello to bearishness. I want to say bye-bye. The market is feeling a little bearish. We need to confirm today, closing above this target. And then tomorrow, right? We need to wait for tomorrow's confirmation saying that we're also outside of this pattern. And if we get today to break us and then tomorrow to confirm that we're outside of this falling channel, then things start looking a lot better for Bitcoin. Otherwise, we could break out today, reject the 20, and come back into the channel tomorrow. It'll be as a fake breakout, right? As if we didn't actually broke out of the channel. So those will be thanks, Red. Anyways, let's see what else. There we go. There we go. Right, so we've been live for about 2 hours. Not 2 hours, an hour and 4 minutes. What am I saying, 2 hours? I'm crazy. Guys, it's gonna be for tonight, I think. The market is going up. It's going okay. Not really worried about it. Need to close above that target, and then we could be happy. If we're still below a target, again, we're still in downtrend. Need to break out of the downtrend, right? Next up, 100K on the corn. Hopefully that'll be the case. Thank you very much for joining, guys. Again, if you enjoy the content, hit the like, the bell, and the sub. Join us in Discord. Links have gone out. Remember, all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Please don't trade based on ways you see here. We're just discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Guys, remember, Friday stream, but not at the regular time. No, Friday night, yeah. The 24th stream, but not at the regular time, right? I'll be streaming at an off time. Be following me on Twitter, Discord if you want to know what time we're gonna be live, right? That's gonna be extremely important. We already looked at VT, Michael. I'll just recap it real quick, and then we can do cake tomorrow if you want to come in. I usually go live around 9, sometimes a little bit later. Today I came in around 15 minutes late, but I'll do VT for you again real quick, right? Or if you rather, I'll do cake and then you can watch VT on the replay. So you choose, and I'll wait here for a couple seconds as you pick. So Friday stream, like I was saying, guys, and while Michael basically comes in with his request, that Friday stream is gonna be off time. Not gonna be at 9 p.m. I'm not sure what time. Whenever I have time, I'm gonna be roasting the turkey, so I'm gonna be making fun of it. And if all goes well, then I'll get a golden brown turkey coming out of the oven after I throw way too many jokes at it, and it just roasts from all the laughter that's gonna be having. Anyways, yeah, Michael, man, I'm waiting for you. So I guess cake. You can come back. You just came out with the thumbs up. So I will go into cake real quick, and you can catch a replay for the other project, right? Anyways, cake. All right, not looking too bad. We have done something on it earlier, and we're looking for the bullish divergence. Look at that, boom. So bullish divergence strong. Still have it here, and getting our action to the upside. Now one island to the next. Then we should like to draw it. Here we also have that bullish divergence strong. So with that, we're getting that shift in trend, right? Which is what we want to find when we have bullish divergence. So start to pop. Getting above the 20 right now, coming back down and still targeting and very close to that 20. So we're going to try to get some expansion happening here. Again, look at this move. High to low and low to high. There we are, right? So divergence. That the possibility for action to the downside on hidden bearish. And yes, stagnating our potential rally happening here. Let's go here to the 4-hour chart. What's going to happen to the tamales? I'm not sure, man. The wife might make tamales. I'm not sure. Haven't really discussed that part. All I know is like I'm in charge of the turkey, man. I'm turkey master. I will master the turkey roasting just like the fisherman masters bait. Yep. So let's get this going on here and bearish divergence, man. Bearish divergence and bearish divergence. Go back down. So low to high hidden bullish divergence come back in. And look at this. Try to rally. Go for the 20 and go back down. Turkey masters, I know. Thought you're gonna laugh at mastering bait more than the other one, but anyways. I would laugh at the second one. Master turkey roaster. I know, so many freaking bad turkey jokes. When I'm done with that turkey, he's not gonna know what day of the day it is. All right, so medium bullish divergence, potential for action to the upside again, and I'm gonna go for that 20 moving average right now. News 44.52. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. The 1 hour chart coming in lower. Oh my goodness, look at this. We should start doing like Fight Club homework. Your homework for the week. You have to invite 3 people to watch the stream. I'm kidding. It's all good. You must bring 3 friends to watch the stream. All right. We don't have anything here that is bearish right now. At least we have some medium bullish. And looking a little bit like strong bullish. But again, potential for action to the upside. And with that, we should be looking for moving up here on cake. Getting above the 20. So again, with that, potential moving up, right? Upper portion of the Bollinger Bands will be a good target. They're tightening, so we could expand them to the upside on the small squeeze of the Bollinger Bands that we're getting. That'll be extremely cool for the market. Again, Bitcoin, 48,707. It's going like a bull. Now, you remember what I told you happens when we break that blue line, right? We go on a short-term bull trend. I mean, I wonder if I should just stay for a little bit. If the market just goes bullish, a lot of people are going to come online being like, what's happening, man? Why is crypto running? The thing is, I haven't had dinner yet. I'm freaking hungry. So, should I stay or should I go now, right? Like this song says. I mean, last time I went offline, I had to come back at like 2 in the morning or 1 in the morning to do the market again. because Bitcoin started to drop, right? I think it was here or here that we started to drop and I had to come live. So, man. Damn, thank you for being here. Should you buy now at 100K? Yeah, you should buy at 100K and now. You should always buy. You should always buy. Not financial advice. Do your own thing. Everything's pumping down for a moment. Yeah, I told you guys, Bitcoin's going to lead the market, right? So breaking areas that we were looking for breaks for a while, man. That's pretty good. Again, we need to get above that 20 moving average, right? Trend is broken. Yeah, trend is broken, but you know, we need to confirm closing outside of this. So today we broke, then tomorrow we confirm. If we get above the 20, better chances that we confirm tomorrow being outside of that target, because the 20 moving average is going to become a support, and then we can try to bounce from there. Bollinger Band starting to tighten. Now, if we do go like that here, what we're going to get going on here is going to be like the Bollinger Band start to expand like this, and then we'll get something that goes like this. All right, so we'll get expansion of the Bollinger Bands to the upside, so that will be beneficial for the market. So I'm looking right now for the hit of that 20. It's at 49,106. We're very close, 48,777, man. I'm going to stick around for a bit and see if we can get that break going on there, right? It's going to be cool if we get it live above the 20 moving average. He's been teasing us for the longest time. He's been elusive. Last time we got there was here, right? On December the 1st. So it's taking almost 20 days into the month for us to try to get close to it again, right? We're looking at day 21 already for the market. So like I said, I was hoping for a pre-Christmas rally, and if you've been watching the stream here for the last couple of days, it's something I've been saying. It's like I'm hoping, like, you know, it's just hope. It's not technicals. There was bullish divergence. It's failing to play out, but I'm hoping for a pre-Christmas rally, man. For not confirmed support, and here we go. Okay, all right, we'll see. Right now it's gonna be resistance. How's the stock portfolio? Oh, dude, the stock portfolio right now is thin. I'm heavily into crypto, so I should rebalance my portfolio. To be honest, it's just the gains in crypto are so much better, and I feel more comfortable being exposed on crypto, and instead of doing a lot of research on stocks, not just technicals but also fundamentals. Sometimes you can have technicals, but fundamentals and stocks can come in and ruin your position. Why am I saying that? Well, let's say you're getting into let's say a company for pharmaceuticals has a really good setup to get into, but all of a sudden maybe you're not aware, but maybe one of the drug patents, one of the drugs approvals that are waiting for the FDA falls through, and it just falls off, it doesn't go through, and all of a sudden that stock will fall no matter if you had bullish a strong bullish setup. So in stocks, there's a lot more homework that you have to do. But right now, I would say I'm more heavy into crypto than stocks. So yeah, I'm thin on the stocks, man. I'm short on stocks basically. My stock position is not big. Notice I'm saying I'm short on stocks, not I am shorting stocks, right? Being short on stocks means that my position is not big. Farmers luck has coins. It was just an example, man. It was just an example, right? There's nothing against it. I was saying, look, I like this, right? Anyways, Are DAOs the new DeFi? DAOs are an old thing, man. I'm not sure if they're coming back around to be the new DeFi, but we shall see, right? We did this little thing that we usually do now, which we come in here and say, all right, let's see what's moving. All right, 20%, Creek, or yes, Seek BRC, 20% up, Argon and 13% up. All right, not bad, not bad. Up next, Fetch, right, at 9.80. Now let's go to the top 100. And see where they're at. So let's see this, man. Bitcoin's still not pumping more. All right, let's see what's pumping here. IOTX up 13%, Avalanche, AVAX 11%, Yearn Finance 10%, Kada 9.94, Helium 9. Helium was doing really good, man. I was surprised to see it today. It was around the $30+ mark. 34, yeah, we're still above 34, man. It was doing really good. It's just coming. It's weird that Bitcoin's going up and Helium is starting to get crash, but it was doing really good on the day, right? We got very, very close. Ooh, this got stuck now. Yeah, it's not working. It's gonna tell me this is gonna crash. So I have to wait now. Wait! I gotta wait for it to do its thing. Your USDT is looking itchy and scratchy. Aren't you like Palantir? Dude, what is Palantir? Please let me know. Not sure what you're talking about there. We might go bullish here out of the wedge. Yes, it was a falling channel that we were in, but yes, we might go bullish. Yeah, I agree with you. I'm waiting for this thing to work, so I'm gonna have to probably reload. Hopefully I'm not gonna lose data that from what we've worked on. Yeah, I know. You just might not save. Cancel. See if it reloaded anyway. So yeah, here we go. Didn't care about reloading. Not sure what the last thing is gonna load here, but tired of the wedge. I think so. I can't remember what we were looking at for that target. It just started to like poop out on this, so I'm gonna have to wait again. It's been doing this all day. For some reason, Trading View hasn't failing to load, and I just have to keep on saying wait, yes, wait, yes, wait. Here we go. All right, so we're looking at HNT. So let's go back to the HNT here at $34.83. Again, it started to pull back down. We did get very, very close to that $40 mark at $39.08. Not a bad move, man. I was really happy with the way this was moving. But I'm dumbfounded to see that it's dropping and nothing on bearishness, right? It's just dropping a bit here. On our chart, even, right? Boom, look at that massive wick down here at 6 p.m. And right now we're seeing Bitcoin go up, and this is struggling to go higher. But Bitcoin, 48,761. So we're hitting a target here, right? Look, we have a dotted line here, 48,905. We did hit 40,906. Oh my goodness, that was $1 off target on a $40,000 move. Yeah, we have resistance, and they're above there, 49,691. Then above there, we're gonna have resistance at 51,250. So let's get this on the daily, right? This on the daily. If you look at this as a wedge, yes, like I said, this could be looking like a wedge, but again, makes a little bit more sense to look at this as a falling channel, mainly because the touch point here and here and here are almost spot on, and we're just breaking them as we keep on dropping, and then we have really good touch points also on the top portion. So on that note here, I'll be saying, yo, look at this. So the move up on a break. Someone said 53,000. Let's see, 54,000 actually. So we could be looking around 54K. Would not be bad, but there's gonna be resistance overhead. We need to get above that 20 moving average. Remember that, right? 20 moving average is gonna be our resistance that we need to break above before we go to the 54K. We'll leave that there so we know we kind of talked about it. Just going to move it one here off to the side. Here we go. Close enough. All right. So that's when we broke this line here. And trying to go higher. So there. Palantir Rover stuck. All right. The stock Palantir. Okay. I don't think I've heard of that one, man. So I'm sorry. I'm also not trading Uber, man, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've not been trading stocks lately a lot, so I'm heavily into crypto. We should look at those. We could look at those, but maybe tomorrow, man. Right now, I'm just chilling, trying to see if Bitcoin's going to go for that 20 moving average. But it looks as though, you know, whatever strong move we're going for right now, it's still there. I'm not saying it's done. It's just not pumping a lot right now. Look at that expansion of the Bollinger Bands to the upside. Remember, we talked about that also, how it's going to look. Bitcoin's going. It's going higher. We're looking at some hidden divergence, putting pressure on the price, going higher. We no longer have this hidden divergence. Very, very nice. Very nice. I was worried about us going, trying to go higher, but failing, right? And look at it, just strongly broke it up for 7,000. Broke the lines to the outside on bullish divergence. Very, very nice move here on Bitcoin. Happy with it. Happy with it. Again, happy to see that us break or try to break this down sloping channel. We still have to confirm. We have 19 hours to go on the day. If we break back below that channel, man, it's not gonna be pretty, because it's gonna mean, yes, we could try to move, but it is struggling to break out of the channel. So we still have 20 hours to go, right? That's why I'm kind of like telling you guys, be careful. Yeah, a lot of people are selling. Just broke 30 cents on Hex, I guess. Why would you be mentioning another coin, right? You're a Hex person. No, it's below. All right, here's the 29.37. Here's the 30 cents. So yeah, depends on where you look at it, right? Getting above that 50% retrace. Next target, 34 at that 382. Nice move on the Hex, right? Bearish divergence, move this down, pop more. Now look at that, going higher and higher. Like we said earlier, it's no longer there. So great stuff, man. Great stuff in crypto right now. Happy. Pleasantly happy with crypto. Today, as of right now. Maybe tomorrow I'll be, 50% fibs, same as yours. Okay, cool. That's awesome. That means we have same fibs. Yay, we're fib buddies. All right. Haven't seen it on YouTube. What? Haven't you seen it on YouTube? How do you feel about the 30-minute or the 50-minute confirmation of Bitcoin? I would not be consider those to be confirmations, because this. All right. The reason why I would not be looking at those for confirmations. 2 reasons. One, this trend is heavy on the daily, right? And this trend is heavy on the daily, so we need to confirm on the daily that we're outside of it. 4-hour chart, I would say I would not be looking for that, but again, same as. That should be on the daily. We have that bullish divergence and we're trying to move up. So here I'll be looking at different things. Here on this shorter time scale, I'll be looking more for a shorter falling wedge, right? Here it will be a falling wedge that goes like this. And we're just confirming the break on this here candle. And then here we're looking at the move like that, right? So we had on the 4-hour what would look to be a falling wedge from Bitcoin. And then I'll be going for a move here. But the macro, right? The trend that has the most power always is the bigger time scale. The larger the time scale you look at it, the more power that move is going to have. It's going to take longer for it to develop and play out, but it's going to have the most heft, right? So if you're looking for something on the 4-hour, it'll play out in the 4-hour. But if the daily has bearishness, the 4-hour is going to have to fight the daily to get above. But here, we're looking at 52,000 for that move on this shorter here wedge, right? So you don't own any Mana or Metaverse coin? Yeah, I own Mana. I bought it as a joke. I had money left in an exchange and I just bought Mana. Soka has like 1,000 sand, I think. And yeah, I haven't bought any other Metaverse coin except for that small Mana I have. Maybe I have something else, I'm not sure. I hold a couple of projects, so I would have to check, but I'm not sure I hold any other Metaverse coin right now. I should probably get into more Metaverse coins, but I bought Mana when it was fractions of a cent. So it became exponentially higher. So I think when I got it, it was around maybe below 50 cents. So it's doing pretty good. Anyways, Bitcoin. Should be looking for around a $50,000 move hit here on the 4-hour. And then on the 1-hour, right? So if you want to look at the 4-hour chart, I would say, okay, cool. So this candle breaks us out, right? Because this one's still rejecting. So this is beautiful lines, right? Look at this. Boom, rejection, 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 and then rejection still. Finally breaking it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 rejections. Again, beautiful support. Breaking that wedge. So this candle breaks it, the next one confirms it. If this confirms, very likely we're going to go for that move, and then that will get us on track to where the daily is also going to be going for that move, right? So again, similar things, just different time scales, right? So you got to consider that when you do your own analysis, and then just trade based on the time frame that you are doing your analysis on. Don't go do analysis on the 1-hour and try to play it off the daily, right? If you're gonna do analysis in the 1-hour, trade the 1-hour. If you're gonna do analysis in the 4-hour, trade the 4-hour. If you're gonna do analysis in the 1-hour, trade the 1-hour chart. So again, yeah. Dude. Oh, I should check. I want to check this coin. I haven't looked at it in a couple days, so low. It was not doing that hot. All right. Ooh, a couple days ago it was around the $6 mark. Again, really? I'm gonna have to confirm that. It did. Oh, bummer, man. I haven't been really paying attention to this. I should have exited this position. It's still a good position. I got here at like freaking 60 cents or something like that, or 27 cents. It's worth $3 and change. It's been, this position has been extremely good. My chip's also doing good. All my positions are doing good for long term right now. But again, crypto has taken a massive upturn. So, of course, a lot of positions. If you got in earlier last year, mid-year, even 2 years ago, 3 years ago, you're probably doing a lot better. So, yeah, some of my positions are still open and doing good. The only one that's not doing good is RSR right now. I got in at around 46 cents. Right now it's around 31 cents or 32 cents or 29 cents, somewhere around that area. And yeah, 29 cents right now. But it did get above that area a couple days ago. I just came back down and should have exited that position up here at 6 cents. But this position I initially got in at 0.31, then I got out somewhere right here, then I got back in. It's been a roller coaster for the RSR position that I have, getting in and out a couple times. Not bad today, guys. That's gonna be it for tonight. We know I wanted to see for Bitcoin to go for that 20 moving average move. I don't think we're gonna hit it on this candle. I might be wrong. We could. We still have 18 minutes to go, but I want to get going and we'll see if we hit it. If we do get above that 20 moving average, brace for it. We could be going for that move to that $55K mark. Hopefully we can reach it. Different forces, no what? He just said, no, why? And then I didn't get it. And then he says, crying face. Why cry, man? Why are you crying, huh? Don't be crying. Oh, is this something about a 15-minute chart, right? Let's go to the 15-minute chart. Don't go. All right. Please don't go. Don't go. Let's not start singing. Let's not sing and say we did. You might be wondering, why is this dude tracing a line? Because there was a flag here. So we had a sort of pull and a flag, and right now I was measuring the pull. So what I measured was the move from here to here, right? So the low to the high, and see where we broke and where we got our move to. So we broke here. We're getting our measure move to the first target right now, hitting and rejecting here. A Fibonacci. We have an old fibs, some old school fibs. I don't know when, but it's in the 15-minute. It's a long-term fib. I'm gonna be up for a bit now. All right, cool. I haven't had dinner, man. The only reason I want to go is because I want to eat something. Good pull. I know it's a good pull. So we'll pull flag. Matute Cava, you think we'll see 52K? Yeah, if we do keep on advancing the way we're advancing here, yeah, I think we could see 50K. Look, like I said, the 4 hour. If we confirm being outside of this area, a good chance we might try to go for this move. That'll get us here at 50,200. So yeah, it could try to get us to go up there. How long is it gonna take? I'm not sure. It could be a quick move, man. We'll see if once we confirm being outside of this target. So I have 14 minutes to go. Bro, I'm like starving. Preparing for war. Yeah. You're gonna owe me pizza someday, man. It's actually funny. It says rooster meme. then I don't see it though. It just says rooster meme. All right. Vegas pizza. That works. we still gotta put more stuff on that, like, you know, trip. It's like no one's come back with anything. So I guess we should just start planning around whatever date, man, and then just see who can jump on board. Because if we just keep on bouncing it off a lot of people, we're not gonna get anywhere, man. It's like no one's commented in the last couple days. So, you know, March, April, they both work. I just need to know ahead of time which one, so I can. Hopefully, it's not gonna be spring break, because then it's gonna be weird. Like, because it's gonna be nasty to travel. So let's not shoot for spring break, I guess. But March sounds good. April would be good. So, you know, those 2 months would be better. The farther out, the better for you. Yeah. For me, it was just not February, because I'm already taking vacations, taking the family out. So I'm gonna be pretty spent after February. So next 2 months could be work. Could be working okay. Yeah, but Vegas trip will be fun. So, Crypto Vegas Convention. I'm kidding. Now Vegas Convention. We'll just call it Vegas Meet and Greet, I guess, or Get Together. I'll definitely be down for some Vegas trip. I'll post more in this graph. Yeah, that works, man. That works. What else? We're losing a lot of viewership. We're just looking at Bitcoin. It's pulling back down. Guys, it's going to be it for tonight. I got to go eat, man. I got to go eat. I'm starving. Guys, thanks for watching again. I already signed off earlier, but again, remember, all the information that we provide here is for entertainment and educational purpose only. Please don't trade based on what you see here, which is discussing ideas. This is not financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. Guys, on that note, I'll catch you again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. I hope you all having so much fun and we're being so cool. Prepare for war, man. I gotta go, man. I gotta get something to eat. It's super late for me. It's like 10:40 p.m. Almost 10:50, so I don't want to eat too late, because then I won't fall asleep. But thank you guys for watching. That's gonna be all. Catch you guys again tomorrow for another edition of So Crypto. Till then.